Warning, heavy spoilers for the Attack on Titan final chapter. Skip to this timestamp for the main topic comparison. So while we in the West still have to wait for the Attack on Titan Last Attack movie, which will air sometime in early 2025, Japan has an epic new update regarding the screenings for the Attack on Titan movie. So let's read it. The final film of the Attack on Titan series, The Last Attack, will be screened in 4DX and MX4D from January the 17th, 2025. The final film of the Attack on Titan series, The Last Attack, which has made over 1 billion yen at the box office, which equals to just over $6 million, will be screened in 4DX and MX4D. Screenings will begin on Friday, January 17th. The seats will move in sync with the scenes in the film, and special effects such as wind, mist, scent, and vibration will be used to create an experience that you can't get at a regular screening. Come experience the powerful action of Attack on Titan. Wow, what a way to watch Attack on Titan in 4DX. Imagine watching the rumbling scene in 4DX as the chairs rumble to the footsteps of doom. Honestly, mate, that would be quite an experience, and to be honest with you, I would love to see this happen in the West. Yes, we're gonna get to the Attack on Titan movie, but having it also be available in 4DX, wow dude, that will be insane. In other Shingeki news, there was a special stage greeting with many of the AOT voice actors / actresses like Erwin, Armin, Hanji, and Connie, so that's pretty cool. They pretty much thank all the fans for attending the screenings and supporting the movie. But moving on from that, last month, to celebrate the 15th anniversary of the Attack on Titan manga, Hajime Isayama and some of the cast of the Attack on Titan anime were told what their favorite chapters were. I already covered Hajime Isayama in a previous video. Special thanks to Attack on fans for translating the interview. Go support them by following their X account. What about Yuki Kaji, the voice actor of Eren Yeager? What are his favorite chapters? Well, he picked 3. Chapter 42, Warrior. This is the chapter that comes to mind when I think of immersing myself in a manga work. To a certain extent, I was surprised. I read this chapter during the time when I was following Betsatsu Shonen magazine on a monthly basis, and when I experienced this, I felt that this manga was very entertaining. It was a captivating story that suddenly snuck into my daily life in a very unintentional way. It took me a while to understand the meaning of the lines, and the shock was instantaneous when I saw Mikasa rushing to kill Reiner and Burrito, but Eren couldn't move. Although it was impossible to understand right away and I didn't want to believe it, I finally understood his feelings. It was incredibly sad and painful, as hating each other to the point of wanting to kill each other is a chilling thing. After all, it was because of those guys in front of him that he lost his mother. It left me shaken when he said the line, "You traitors," and started a battle of titans against the people who were supposed to be comrades until now. As a voice actor, I also did the post-production recording with a lot of energy. There was a time when I hated Hosoya as Reiner and Hashizumi as Bertolt, but I think that's a good memory now. Very interesting indeed, as this is also one of Hajime Isayama's favorite chapter. I'm not surprised considering the plot twist and the emotional weight that this chapter carried. But bloody hell mate, the fact that Yuki Kaji got so into the role of Eren Yeager that he started to hate his fellow voice actors who played Reiner and Bertolt. Damn son. His second favorite chapter is chapter 84, Midnight Sun. It's a really sad chapter with an extremely cruel dilemma, but if you don't choose, you will lose both of them. I feel it's a plot that symbolizes the world is cruel, and the atmosphere of each person's true feelings clashing with each other is too realistic. Eren's feelings for Armin and Levi's feelings for Erwin. The emotions of both are conveyed very strongly. Because of that, it was painfully difficult. Regardless of the situation, the feeling of not wanting to lose someone important was the same no matter who it was. And depending on the nature of the relationship or even the value of the experience, the form of love changes. From our point of view as readers, it was like Ayamin has finally become a Titan, and this kind of plot development is very powerful. However, he gained the Colossal Titan's power at the cost of Bartholomew's life, who was supposed to be his comrade and friend. It's quite rare to see a person who has gained the strongest power that can drastically change the outcome of a battle. Personally, Eren's first head-on confrontation with Captain Levi was amazing. Before that, for Eren, the captain was an absolute person, so that was probably the moment when the whole balance silently came crashing down. When I recorded this scene, it was also amazing as I performed it while stuffing bread in my mouth to recreate the sound of Aaron's face bruised and swollen from the punch and his teeth falling out. Like the characters, it was a tense situation. Very interesting how Yuki Kaji was stuffing bread into his mouth to try and create the effect of Aaron having a bruised face. I always thought that scene was edited in a way to sound like Aaron had a bruised face, but no, Yuki Kaji went above and beyond. But bloody hell mate, Midnight Sun, what an emotional chapter that was. Go check out my full rankings for every single episode of Attack on Titan as I talk about this chapter. But Yuki Kaji's third and final favorite chapter is chapter 50, titled Scream. Hannes is both Aaron's beloved neighborhood uncle and a respected former soldier, as well as a symbol of guilt for having seen the death of his mother. This time, because of his own incompetence, Aaron lost him so easily. Moreover, the Titan that ate Hannes was exactly the same Titan that ate his mother long ago. As a karma consequence, moreover, the truth that the one who arranged all this is actually himself also became clear in the final chapter of the story. The scariest thing about this is that all the ambiguities from the very first lines are cleverly connected. Isayama sensei is really great. That scene where he laments and laughs at himself at the same time was painful and hard. I felt my throat, mind and heart bleeding. The director of the series back then, Tetsuro Araki, told me, "Make the scene live up to your performance, so I'll let you unleash it. I trust you." Those words really struck me. Then when I recorded the line, "I'll wrap that scarf around you as many times as you want from now and forever," I could feel that all those words bind Aaron's feelings for Mikasa, and since it was the end of season 2, it was heartbreaking. So in this sense, I personally feel that this is also related to the final words of the story. It's great to see Yuki Kaji love the relationship between Erwin and Mikasa, but I also love how he acknowledges that Hannes is some sort of uncle to Erwin, because I have always seen Hannes in that light, so it's cool seeing a voice actor confirm all that. But bloody hell mate, Yuki Kaji picked 3 go-to chapters back to back to back. All 3 of them have some sort of emotional weight and intensity to them. And speaking of chapter 84, which contained Commander Erwin Smith, let's go on to the main topic of the video. The official Shingeki X account has posted yet another scene from the Attack on Titan movie with new changes. Now this isn't the first time this has happened, as I have made multiple videos in the past breaking down all of the changes from the TV and Blu-ray to the movie version of all the short videos that the Shingeki X account posted from the day of the release of the movie. And yet again, we have yet more changes, so let's see what they are. These scenes mainly come from the end of the Battle of Heaven and Earth. It's the scene where Levi sees a glimpse of Erwin, Hanji, Petra, and the rest of the Survey Corps that sadly lost their lives. This scene is yet again the 3rd time that Studio MAPPA have redrawn the scene of Erwin, Hanji, and the rest of the Survey Corps. We first had the TV version, the Blu-ray version, and now the movie version. But honestly, I think they nailed it. I think finally MAPPA have been able to draw Erwin in this scene to be on model with how he has always looked in the past. I know fans are going to roll their eyes once again because once again another scene redrawn for a 3rd time. Honestly, I don't mind it. The director of season 4, Yuichiro Hayashi, oversaw the refinements of the movie, and if he feels like these scenes need changing, then I am all here for it. There are other scenes that the X account haven't posted yet. They only posted certain mini scenes cropped in the TikTok aspect ratio, so there are still many scenes out there in the movie that haven't yet been seen online, and the only place to see those scenes is in the cinemas. And hopefully, in a couple of months, Studio MAPPA, Pony Cannon, and Kodansha will hopefully release the movie as a Blu-ray, because that's probably gonna happen. They always do this whenever a movie comes out. But tell me in the comments down below what you guys think of these changes. Do you like them or do you hate them? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more Attack on Titan videos, as well as other anime updates, news, comparisons, reviews, breakdowns, rankings, and more. But thank you for watching, and as always, a boy dude review signing out.